Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Val and I'm currently working on a save file in The Sims 4. It's supposed to be a small town with a lot of inspiration taken from the Pacific Northwest of America, and today I'm finally working on the local pool. Before I start building though, I figured I would let all of you know two of the sets I'm going to be using to decorate this build because I feel like I'm going to get a lot of questions about it. And they are, the first one is by Around the Sims 4. It is their pool set. And the second is by My Little Pony-O, I think is their username. It's the Splash Trash set that they recently released. I've been dying to use it. So yeah, I will link it in the description for you all to find very easily. Nobody has to go hunting anything down and nobody has to hound me. So there you go. But other than working on the pool, today we're also going to be doing a little bit of work in Creator Sim because I realized that I haven't actually posted really anything in Creator Sim for like 3 months now, and I know it's probably not like the target of what you guys want to see, but just on the off chance anyone wants to see me like walk through the process and like talk to myself about it for like an hour, I'm gonna throw in probably like an hour's worth of Creator Sim at the end of this video so we can all see me stress myself out, because I find Creator Sim more stressful than build mode sometimes. So yeah, this is the pool. I did post photos of this on my Tumblr, and I know it looks like a slab. It looks like nothing right now. I did have inspiration photos. I will put those on the screen for you guys so you can get an idea of what I was going for. Weirdly enough, the inspiration photos I used were actually from Australia, and I was like, what? I was like so sure that it was America, and then I checked the URL literally today and I was like, oh, this is from New South Wales. That's crazy. I didn't know that. So that happened. But you know what? Pools don't really like, it's a pool. Like, I don't think any pool can really look American. Yeah, and I did actually record, like, try and do a long play the other day, but I spent 30 minutes in the bathroom. And I was like, nobody's gonna want to see me spend 30 minutes in this bathroom, and I was stressing myself out about it. So I'm starting over, and we're gonna just do it now, and I will not spend 30 minutes in that damn bathroom again. Yeah, so I will give you a little idea of what is happening with the shape of this, because I think it's very generic, and I'm trying to kind of like figure out exactly what my aims are with these rooms. But as you can see from the pictures, like, this is going to be the like security entrance kind of area. It won't be like a security thing, but it's like the barrier that makes sure that you actually pay, that you could very easily jump over. Not that you should. But yeah, this is gonna be like the ticket booth, I think. So someone will come here and like pay for the tickets. And actually, I will probably make this a small business lot so that you guys can actually pay to get in. Like, you'll actually have to pay if that's something you guys are interested in. If not, then I'll just make it like a regular pool. I'm sorry if you heard that. That was my bird. Because I don't know if the ticket booths like work on lots that aren't small business venues, but if they do, then I won't have to make it a small business venue, and that'll be fun. If they don't, then, you know, we'll do that. It's just a fun little thing, like having to pay to get to a pool, just a little bit of realism. So this is going to be the ticket payment area, and I was debating on also making it like a little like maybe put an office space at the back, or make it like a place where they advertise for like, I don't know, summer events happening at the pool, and maybe they have like rentable things that people can like rent, like boards and pool noodles and stuff. But I don't really know if public pools do that, so I'm probably gonna have to like I'll probably implement that, and then if it's not a thing, I might change it. But that was like my idea, just because this room is so large, like it's such a large space. And a lot of the pools I was looking at, they actually, I'm sorry, I don't know why they are doing this. They've been doing this every single night. They'll just start screaming at each other, and it's driving me up the wall. Anyway, a lot of them had like a shed, like a garage door happening, and I don't have room for it, unfortunately, because as you can see, my bathroom is enormous. This was so unintentional, and like, granted, I can probably make it a bit smaller by just deleting like some of this and like shift it in a bit. And I could also put the shed back in, and I think I will do that, but yeah. So this is going to be the ticket area. You pay for tickets here. They're going to have some like advertisements. And then over here is where the canteen is. So this is where your Sims will come and they'll be able to buy food and stuff. I'll actually see if I can fit like a stall or some kind of something in here that will make it like actually functional. But yeah, I use placeholders like this a lot because I don't always have the CC I need, or I haven't thought through something enough to like have a good idea. And then of course this is the pool area, and I think this is where we're gonna put some like lounge chairs and like tables and stuff. I was gonna do it with like a cover, like an actual roof hanging over, and I was also originally, when I was doing this on a 50 by 50 lot, and not a 40 by 30, I had like a bleachers. But because I'm doing it on a 40 by 30, because a 50 by 50 is too big for a pool like this. It's just way too large. Like maybe if it was longer instead of wider, I'd be fine with it, but it's just way too big. We just have to make do with like no bleachers. I am gonna start building in a second, but I do really quickly also want to say that the law, I guess is what most people are calling it. The law behind the pool is that it's open to everyone in the summer, but then in the autumn and the winter, it's closed to the public and is reserved for schools and who else? Just the schools actually. The schools and the local swimming team that is like at the school, because it's an outdoor pool. So who's going swimming in the winter? I mean, maybe they also have like some hours for, I don't know, like what's the like water exercise? The people who go in the water and they do exercises. Maybe they also have it for that, but I don't know. I feel like that's more of like an indoor pool thing. So I think they just have this open to schools and stuff. So yeah, I might like deck it up to be kind of like with some flags and everything. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to like again do some more like unfortunately research into how like public pools work because I don't know anything about them. So we're going to be doing like the absolute basics of this today, and probably won't unfortunately be doing anything crazy fun because I'm just now realizing that I actually need to Google some of this stuff. So yeah, but I don't want to do the bathrooms because I don't want to bore you guys to death. We're going to do some of the exterior around the pool area so that we can actually have fun. These tiles are in that splash trash set I mentioned, by the way, so if you guys are interested in grabbing that. I think my audio is a bit loud. I don't know if you guys can hear the Sims game audio right now. I don't think you can. Okay, you should be able to hear it now, and hopefully it isn't super loud. Or if you can't hear it and it's super quiet, that's fine, because there'll be music over the video anyway, and who like really cares that bad. So where is my it's this one. Okay, so we probably actually, how would this work theoretically? I need to get like a picture up. Would this be... I don't actually think that we need to do tiles up the wall. I think we'll just do like just a regular pool wall. I don't think we need to do the tiles like that. We just do like all white and not include any kind of crazy stuff. I think that looks better. Although I do think this might be a bit wide. I'm gonna... actually, I see why I made it wider. It's because the spacing of the... I mean, does that seem too small to you guys? Nobody can respond, but like... I think that might be okay. And also I know the black looks horrendous. Actually, I have to like either recolor this myself into like a kind of maybe a dingy white, because I do want this to feel a little bit dingy. Or just like white, because it's not available in a white that I like. I think it's like blindingly white. Yeah, like what is that? And then this one is like, ugh, My eyes are gonna like burn out of my skull. Actually, if I... Okay, we'll do it... We'll do the set in the evening so that it doesn't blind us. But, yeah. Okay. Right. I might try shifting this over. Just so... Why are you not included? It's really odd. It's really, really strange that it did that. See if I can like put the shed in. I actually haven't been to a public outdoor pool since I was about 11 years old because the only pool... Well, actually probably not the only pool. I don't really go to pools that often. I do actually quite enjoy like swimming, I guess. I'm not a good swimmer by any means. I don't remember how to do any of the like actual swimming that they like taught us when we were in school, or taught me when I was in school, since you guys, you know, weren't there when I was in school, obviously. I don't remember any of it, but I do enjoy it as an adult. But yeah, I haven't been to like a public outdoor pool. I've only been to an indoor pool, and I can't tell you anything about it. Unfortunately, because if I told you anything about the pool that I go to, you would figure out where I live with like one Google search. And that wouldn't be good. That would be really bad. I mean, like, I don't think any of you are gonna book a flight to come to my house. Because that would be really weird of you to do. Okay, now why is this like off-centered? That's so strange. I don't know how that happened. Did I mess something up? Oh, do I just need to pull this back one? I might just need to do that, honestly. Okay, wasn't I gonna delete like 2 of the... Yeah, I think I was. Okay. But yeah, I actually was... This is gonna be off topic to the build. If you're the kind of person who doesn't like just listening to someone talk about random things while they're building, then, you know, this probably isn't for you. But I was born in South Australia, and I'm South Australian. I'm not gonna tell you exactly where, because again, I don't want to dox myself. But I can give you that little bit of information. And there's a pool that I go to in South Australia, basically. It's kind of like iconic. But, when I lived in Queensland, because I lived in Queensland for a little bit, not anywhere special. So if any of you actually know anything about where places are in Australia, because when I talk to my boyfriend, I'll be like, hey, you've been to Australia like 3 times. So like, where's the Gold Coast? And he'll say, oh no, I'll say like, where's Sydney? And he'll say the Gold Coast. And I'm like, what? So I hope that you guys know where the Gold Coast is. But yeah, when I lived in Queensland, it wasn't anywhere special. I was in like rural Queensland. It was terrible. It was horrible. Don't do that. Never ever go to rural Queensland ever. Like, stick to the city. It's probably really lovely there. I've never been to the Gold Coast, by the way. I've never been. Yeah, there was a pool there, and I kind of loosely like got the idea to do the pool like this because of that pool, because of my memories of it. And I just remember like the ladies who worked at like the like ticket place scared me. Don't know why. I was like 12 years old, so like older women shouldn't have been scaring me at that point in my life, but to be honest, I'm still not over that. Like, old women, they still scare me. I'm 22 years old, and they still give me like a horrible anxiety. Okay, I think we can do this as a shed. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, this is really large. So this is like pushed forward by 1. But yeah, they must keep some like important like school event things in here, because the pool that I go to, even though it's an indoor pool, it does have like, because it teaches they teach kids how to swim there because they have professional teachers they hire and stuff. They do have an area to keep stuff, so I think we'll do something like that. I do want this like small town to definitely feel very community based. And I keep saying small town, but realistically, I don't think it's that small of a small town. I think I just want it to have the small town vibe, so the feeling of very like a tight knit community with lots of local shops and stuff. But it's not actually going to be like that small because it's going to encompass multiple worlds. And you know, like I have to say, community lots are like my favorite lots to do. I don't enjoy residentials nearly as much as I enjoy doing a community lot. I think because they're so like, they're just so refreshing. If you're someone who only does residentials, I highly recommend that you try out doing a community lot. It's like, I think it's very intimidating is what stops people from doing it. Like, it's just scary to approach it, I think, because it can be really hard to like stay realistic, I guess, and actually show what like that lot looks like. And I think that might be what draws people away from doing it, is that there's a lot of expectations and you can mess it up quite easily compared to a residential where it's like the same standard formula over and over again. But it's so much fun, honestly. It's so like watching it come to life. Like, I love it. Not to like go on a tangent about how much I love doing community lots, but I've like really come into just really enjoying building. And I never used to build. I know I say this in like every video, but I'm not a builder. Like, I've never considered myself a builder. And then, because when I first started my save file, I was just using like other people's shells and just redecorating them to my liking. But then I made that one house and posted it on YouTube. And I just like loved the process of like making it myself and then being really proud of it and like really, really liking the build, that I just like I've started doing it. And then I started doing community lots on my own, and it's just been like a really, really fun experience. Like, I see a lot of people like comment on my channel or like on my Tumblr and stuff, and they say like, I wish I could build like you, and I'm like, go, you can. Go, it's so easy. Like, you just have to overcome the fear of it, I think. Like, if you can like observe what someone else has done with a build, then you can so easily replicate that for yourself. And you know, if that means like you take direct inspiration, like I wouldn't ever say like, you know, go and copy what someone else has done, because that's kind of an iffy area. But like, there's no shame in taking inspiration from a build and trying to recreate like your own version of it. Because, you know, it's still The Sims, girl. It's still The Sims. Like, this isn't... It's not that deep. Of course, other people have, like, different opinions on that. And, you know, I don't really want people to, like, copy my builds. But again, like, inspiration. It's just inspiration. So, if you're inspired by any of my builds and you, like, want to make a pool, like, you know, using, like, the same CC as me, or just, I don't know, I guess something in the realm of the same idea, then, you know, like, go for it. Do what you need to do. Sometimes, like, I think of it sort of as the way that, and this might be controversial too, but like, a really good way to start learning anatomy when you're an artist is by tracing. Does that mean you should be tracing for your entire art career? No, that would be very silly. Do not do that. But it can, like, kind of instill a little bit of a lesson in you. And I have this knowledge because my best friend is a professional artist, okay? And I stand by this. Some people will disagree with me, and that's like completely fine. But I think it's a really good way to kind of grasp the basics alongside learning how to build. So if you start by like mimicking what other people are doing, like for personal use, and just getting a good idea of how the shapes work and the natural layout of houses or like community lots and stuff, it can really help you like figure out how to build if you're someone who struggles with that kind of thing. Yeah, so I think it's just like taking the leap to do it. And I'm by no means like any kind of amazing builder. I'm really not. I'm really not. I I don't consider myself, I don't think I'm like the person you want to turn to for build advice, but that's just like what I would say, honestly, is if you need to practice by replicating what other people do, then like do it. Maybe just be a little bit cautious about sharing any of it, because you don't want people to get upset by you copying their work. Okay, I don't know about windows because this is a little weird. It's like intersecting with the toilets, but I just think it needs like something there. You know, I might do signs. I could do a big mural, I think. And then this, potentially we could put signs. I do have some reference photos that have something like that. I also don't know if I want this bench to be spanning across the entire wall or if I want to put something else here. Let me pull up a photo really quickly. Because, and oh god, this is like... I do this all the time. Instead of saving things in my Pinterest, I save them to my computer, and then I'm like looking at all these pictures, and I'm like, which one is the one that I wanted? Yeah, because one of these pull photos I have has a like clothing sign on it, clothing and tickets, and that confused me. I wish I had like a large like pool rollout cover. Does that make sense? I have no idea if what I just said makes sense at all. It's like that thing that like covers the pool. I wish I had that so I could put that like right here and have it be like, you know. Yeah. You guys get what I'm saying. But I don't think anyone's made anything like that, or at least I didn't look for it, so I can't attest to that. But let's put down some benches. I want them to match these. So I want them to be blue. Probably just these ones, because this looks identical to the ones that I'm looking at. They're not going to fit on that side. No, but they're against the brick wall though, so that's upsetting to me that I can't like... I guess I could do it... This is sort of what's happening in the photo that I'm looking at right now. And I can always shift this over one as well to allow for some more space. I don't know where I'm going to put that thing. I don't know if this looks too uniform with the benches like this, or if I should. Because with the idea of this being a place that is for swimming lessons and like, I don't know, they could do competitive stuff at this, but I don't think that they would. I think they'd have to host that somewhere else, and this would just be for practice. I would like to put a bleachers in, but then that would kind of like naturally intersect the canteen, and that would kill it. Like it wouldn't, again, this is The Sims, but in trying to be realistic, it would just be a weird design choice. Like architecturally, that wouldn't make much sense. It'd be a bit odd to do that. So I'm not going to, but I am sad that I can't fit my bleachers in. When I do an indoor pool, I will definitely fit it there. I just don't know if I want to do like a really large high school, because it's a 64 by 64 lot for the high school, right? And then I can include like a separate building with a pool there, and we'll do it there. Or if I want to do like an actual like separate indoor pool, because do I need 3 pools in my save file? I don't think so. Like, let's tone it down. But in saying that, it would be really fun to have like a fitness center that has an indoor pool. I think you guys would really enjoy that. I just don't know if that's something that I will end up doing. I think the diving board should be on this side of the pool, because I don't want, again, it's gonna create some issue here with this. I also don't like how this has like no distance. I think it looks just a bit small, but I don't know. It's The Sims. I'm doing what I can do. I'm doing my best. I do really just feel so uncertain about this. Maybe if I put in like a tree thing here. I don't know if that would like affirm it for me and make me feel better about it. Or if that would not change a thing about how I feel about it at all. Okay, let's look at these pictures. We'll focus on the pool for now. Okay. I need those like, what are they called? Those like things that run down the middle. I know that Around the Sims 4 has them, I just have to like find it. As I was saying earlier though, like, I really enjoy community lots, and I'm I'm literally so excited. I'm not even kidding. I'm being like for real right now. I'm so excited to do the library. I've just been itching for it. I don't know. They just like, I love community lots. I love that I get to do something different with all of them, and they don't feel as repetitive as residentials do. They're so much fun. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. And I kind of, it's a bit small. I feel like it should be bigger than that. But I swear I had another one. I think that, why is that floating? Hello, please. Excuse me. Is it because it's elevated? Oh my god, stop. Don't tell me it doesn't work if it's elevated. I think maybe it's just bugged. Girl, what? Why? That's so strange. Anyway. I think these go over the lines. Okay. Unfortunately for me, that is not centered, so I'm gonna have to do that, I think. Is that even like, it's supposed to like divide the lanes, but these are really small lanes. I think that's what it does, right? Like, it's there to divide. It might be too, pool might be too small again. I might have to make it bigger again. Ugh. I mean, if it's just like a local community pool, then I don't think we need to divide the lanes, because it's just like kids are going to be playing in there, so we don't need this. I do want to do it though, because the ones I'm looking at now, they actually do have that as a feature. Okay, I'm gonna do it, but it might look weird, so let's hope for the best, I guess. And I'm gonna do it red, but chances are I'm gonna hate the red, and then I'll change it to like white or something. By the way, let me know what you guys get up to while you're watching this video. I know like when my boyfriend watches my videos, he like washes the dishes, I think. But then again, he might come in the comment section and say, why do you always think that I'm washing the dishes? Because he said that to me the other day. I like said to him that anytime he's like not texting me back, I always assume that he's like off washing the dishes. And I don't know where that came from. Like, I don't know why I started thinking that way. My only concern with this is that it's gonna look a bit strange because Sims will swim through it. I do wish that pools had a bit more of a purpose in this game. Like, I would literally like, I would love to have an actual functioning feature for making like after school clubs and like activities and stuff. So like, instead of EA giving us the default ones, we can make them, sort of similar to the way that the businesses work. I guess like we just use the club system like that. I know the majority of us use the club system for just about everything, because the club system is really good. But if it was like an actual after school activity thing, or even if they made it like a thing and did their own and we could like actually go to it, I would love that. But that will never happen because EA hates me, and they have like after school activities dead and buried. What was the last few, like, I think it was just high school years was the last pack we got with after school activities, and that's it. Nothing for kids, nothing for kids. It's scouting and nothing else. Who even scouts? Who does that? I'm kidding. I know many people were in like Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts and stuff, but I don't think that is nearly as popular as I don't know, soccer. Because why isn't that a thing? That actually looks pretty good. I don't hate that. I thought I was gonna hate it when I looked at it, but I actually think that's okay. Okay, what do we need to do next for this pool? Like a pool ladder. For sure, a pool ladder, yeah. A few of them actually, probably 2 on each side, I want to say. Probably. Where's my... that's a fountain. Where are the pools? That... I always struggle to like find stuff. Ooh. I actually... oh, the concrete diving board? Stop. Because I know traditionally this is probably the starting block is what that would be, but I love the look of this concrete diving board. Oh my god, and there's a grimy version. Stop. Okay, I need to put this drain down. What is this? A pool lamp? That's so large. This is honestly such a good set. I'd never heard of this creator prior to this set, but I saw it and I was like, oh my god. I love when people make things for community lots. It makes me so happy. It's so sorely neglected. I think I've spoken about this a few times, but it's so neglected. Nobody wants to make stuff for community lots. A lot of big creators, they just do stuff for like residentials, and that's fine. That's their choice. They make what CC they like. That's okay. But people who make stuff for community lots, they really have my heart. Does that look weird? Does that look strange? Like, I don't know if that looks... I don't know if that looks weird. I think it's like awkwardly uniform. Maybe we just do the entrance on one side and then there's none on the other side. Because what I'm seeing on like Google Images right now is that the entrances are pretty much just on the one side. And I think we need to make the pool wider as well. Sadly. I don't think I can. I just don't have the room. I'd end up sacrificing my benches if I did that. Maybe I can make this work. Because if it's only 4 lanes, we can only have 4 diving boards. I need to figure out why this is like... okay, see now that's working. I think it's just like bugged. These come in a different color, by the way. Oh, they're numbered! Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that's what I wanted. I was literally looking at some just now on Google and they were numbered and I was like, oh, I wish I had numbered ones, but these have numbers on them, so that's perfect. Why are you bugged? So this one is a little bit... these like the same? Or is this got... yeah, they're the same, so why does I feel skinnier than this side? Am I tripping? What is, like... do you see what I mean? Like, why is this thinner? I think I've spaced them apart correctly. Maybe I didn't. Maybe this needs to be a little bit... but then that one's gonna be thinner. Yeah, they're this correct. I think. I don't know. When I'm looking at it, I'm like, something's off here. That's very odd. Very odd. I'm confused by this. I think I have placed this a little bit off. Just gonna pull it back a little bit. See if that fixes it. I'm really sad to be starting school because I'm so unbelievably fixated on Sims right now that I don't want to do schoolwork. I really don't. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't even looked at it. I started school like 2 weeks ago. I haven't looked at anything at all. But I'm in online school, so I do have the privilege of not having to look, so I don't have to attend like lectures or anything. I mean, like, I do need to watch the videos, but I don't actually have to physically go anywhere. Oh my god, I thought I saw something crawling on my wall. Anyway. Yeah, I don't actually have to go anywhere, and that's really cool. Okay, we're not going to do the diving board. I want to, but we're not going to. Ooh, I like that. Yes, I like that a lot. That is such a nice color. Why is the standard color so sad? Like, it looks terrible. I'll be honest, like, most of the time I don't even make my pools, like, the correct color. I, like, do this a lot of the time. I'll be like, oh, it's autumn. Just because I hate the colored, the water options we have. Like, this is terrible. I actually like that, the mossy one. Makes it look like the pool's been, like, abandoned. And you could have fun storytelling. I do really enjoy that we have watercolors. I think that's really cool. You could have fun storytelling with this. And, like, the pool's closed for the season or something. I don't know. I'm being weird right now. Alright, so do we need to put anything else? We need pool drains. So let me look at a picture so I know where the pool drains go. Aren't they usually... They're just like on the sides, I think. Again, bringing up the pool that I go to has drains that are like on the wall. And then the ones like at the bottom of the pool as well. I don't know. We will see. Didn't I pull one out and now it's gone? Really? Okay. Oh no, it's this one. Okay. I mean, it did disappear, but... I don't know where to place these. Should I do... I do think these lanes on the side are shorter than the ones in the middle, so I may have to make the pool bigger again. I don't want to, but I think I'm gonna have to. I might just do one on either side here, because I don't really know where to put those. What? It's a wall light. I think that's... I don't really like that we can't see it though, so maybe I'll do in the middle instead. How many pool drains would there be in one pool? Should I Google this? Should I Google how many pool drains in one pool? How many pool drains in one pool? And then I'm gonna get that stupid like AI Google answer that I don't want to see. 2 main drains. Thank you AI overview for that. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Oh my god, there's an actual like safety reason for 2 pool drains. If you guys didn't know this. It says, is it necessary to have 2 floor... This is Reddit, by the way. Is it necessary to have 2 floor drains 3 feet apart? Oh, okay. So you have to have 2 pool drains 3 feet apart so a person doesn't become trapped by the suction. 3 feet. I don't know how much 3 feet is. So this is definitely more than 3 feet. For sure. But I think I'm gonna do that anyway. Would it be more like... I didn't want to put it there though, did I? That's definitely not 3 feet. Okay, maybe we will go with what I originally had. I mean, you don't need to see the pool drain, doesn't matter. We'll do that. We'll pretend that's 3 feet apart. I don't actually know how far apart that is, so don't come for me. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let me see what this person had. I haven't looked at the full set in game yet, so this is going to be my first time seeing it. If it's at the right one, it might not show up. I might have to look up their username. Okay, it showed up. Yay. Alright, so they've got these pool chairs. And these are really cute, and they do come in blue, and that like perfectly matches. I love that. They also have a lifeguard chair. I want to put that in so bad. I'm going to have to find a place for it. I think they also put these really cool pools, and I'm obsessed with these. I will be using these in every build. They've got like some posters. They've got a pool sign. Love that. A dispenser. Stop. That is not to start freaking out over a toilet paper dispenser, but I love that so much. I'm obsessed with that. And then this is one of my favorite things about the set are the random clothing items that you can put down. I was so happy when I saw this. It really is like the little things when it comes to The Sims 4, I think. Oh, there's pool grading as well. I'm not sure where specifically that goes. Does it go on the sides? Or do I need to like elevate this to put it here? I'm gonna have to look at something like that. Anyway, I am just gonna put all of these down so it's ready and easy for us to use. Some parasols. And those are really cute. And the equipment trolley. I love it. I love it. Hair dryer. Hand dryer? A hand dryer? What? I think they just called it that, even though it's a hand dryer. I love that. I have no idea what is going on with that, but I love it. A bin. Oh, and they also put lockers, so I can either use the ones I have for around The Sims 4 over here, or these ones. I kind of want to use these ones just because I think they look a bit more realistic. And they just kind of have a more plain look to them that I appreciate. And what is this? Hello? Place this water in a recessed platform and you'll have the joy of an unpleasant community foot bath. Oh, like a place to clean your feet? Do they... What? Is that a thing at pools? I've never seen that. Also, I love this. I need this so bad. And I went and downloaded some different versions of this. That's the gate, so there should be a fence. And then I realized it came in the set and I just didn't notice that it came in the set. So now I have like 3 versions of something like this because I need that for the entrance. And we'll do that in a second. But this is really... What is going on with this? I think this must be this must be a thing, but I've never seen this at like a local pool. This would be like a beach. Like we have these at beaches in Australia, but not at a pool if this is what I'm thinking it is. Which is one of those like taps that you clean your feet at, but there's no sand here. So, yeah, I don't need it. But that is really cool. Okay. Oh, these as well. Like little crates with stuff. So this has kind of unintentionally become me showing off this set that I have been dying to use. So, get the set if you want to do a pool, guys. I'm being so for real. Do it. Some swimming pool hooks as well. I missed a few things because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's see if they provided a fence as well. Yeah, I don't think they did. Which is a bit strange because I thought they would, because this is a placeable gate. Let me look at my pictures really quickly. Wherever they went. Okay, this is one of them. So what, like, it has like a turnstile and this one doesn't, and that's okay. But I would like one with a turnstile. I'm also considering changing the brick to a light brown instead of this dark brown. I just think it'll like look really good with the blue. Before I do that, let's see. Okay, that I thought that had glass. It doesn't, clearly. That was silly of me. Okay, because this is platformed. I hate when this glitch happens. Why does it do that? Does anyone else have this issue where when you have something like on a platform and you put a fence down, it like does that? Like, it looks fine with this one, but I didn't want to use that one. This one actually looks better. Okay, here's a problem that I have. This needs to be before you enter because you have to pay there. So this fence has to be here, which means that this is in the wrong spot. That needs to be there, and then this needs to be here. Although, actually, I think I needed to make this bigger. So maybe it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. Alright, I just need to move this over. Okay. I don't know how to like fix what is happening with this, so I don't know. Oh yeah, I have to have it on a fence, don't I? I'll do it as this one because I want to. Does that make sense? I don't know if that looks right. Where is my reference gone? The actual pool I'm copying? Okay, this picture just doesn't... It's a very small picture. I mean, I guess that's okay. Like, I can't really... I just wish there was a matching fence for it. I don't understand why there isn't. Oh, this is one I was thinking about using as well. Although that is not... Please. Yeah. I don't know, I think we might use this one just because it's a double, so it looks just like better. Like, it just actually looks like it's supposed to be there. Whereas the other one looked a little bit odd because of the thing in between. Like, it would be fine if it was for a... Then we have like, you enter here, you exit here thing. Which is fun. I'm gonna put this one back because I actually like the look of it more. Oops. Okay. And some of them have these like posters on the actual like fencing. Like advertising pool stuff. I don't know what a pool's advertising. Who has a clue? I have no idea. I have really, really no idea. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can change the color of this. I'm just gonna save really quickly. Because I feel like a lot of the stuff in this save file is this like brown. I mean, this like brick I have. So I kind of want to see if I could do like, I don't want it to be that light brown, but I don't want it to be super dark. I mean, I like it like this. To fix this again. Should we push this back and have it like end there? Yeah, I think that's good. I might do it like that for now, I think. And then if I change my mind, I change my mind and we'll deal with it. I guess I change my mind about everything, so it's bound to happen. But for now, I think I'm content with this, although I like the contrast with the orangey one. I think that looks cool. Yeah, but I think this is probably too clean, actually. I might be changing my mind right now. I don't know, I don't want it to be super orange though, if that's way too orange. Maybe I just didn't want to use that one that I had, because I actually like this darker one. Okay, this one I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna put it down, I'm gonna leave it, and then again, if I change my mind, I will sort it out later. Okay, so we have the tense tile set up. I need to zoom in this picture, but I can't see it because my screen is in the way. Oh my god, I completely forgot to mention. You guys have probably already noticed I don't have the Sims 2 UI right now because it just wasn't like working in my game. Just like it was being terrible. So I don't have it currently installed, but it will be back. It definitely will. It might just be a little bit until I bring it back in. I think I'm gonna get rid of this door and put it somewhere else just because this picture I'm looking at, it has like a half wall and then grading above, sort of like a fence situation, so it's going to be open, and I've been really loving my half walls lately. You are all probably aware of that. I've been having a moment with them. The only issue is it makes it look like this is like outside, as not outside obviously. So I'm also gonna have to figure out how to get like a fencing above that. And we will still need to have like a door somewhere so that Sims can actually get in here. Maybe I will just do it like that. I don't need to copy the picture exactly. Okay. That might be fine. Maybe. I am also considering if I can... Or is that gonna look strange? It might look a bit strange. No, I will just do the double one. I didn't really want to have it as a double because I feel like that's excessive, but I mean, I guess we'll just have to do it. So I would like it if we can't do like a half wall on top of a half wall unless it's like annoying, please. Because the photo has this paneling. Actually, if I make this, I don't ever play with this wall height, but that honestly might really improve the build. The bathroom is gonna look scary though. I might have to put like the stalls, the biggest stalls in again because the bathroom is gonna look really terrifying. Like that's scary. That's really scary to me. I never play with medium wall height. It's a terrible wall height. Anything above small is terrible to me. I just don't do it. So should I join these? No, because it's just like a podium and put like a board here. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. So I think I'm gonna have to toolmod an upside down fence here. So let me find, I think it's under wall sculptures. It needs to be like metal, like not chainmail. My mind went to chainmail for some reason, but a metal kind of fence. But I don't think I want to do this one because I think that isn't sort of. I mean, it could work, but it's not really what I was thinking. And that's barred, so like this would be almost perfect if not for the fact that it's joined together. So yeah, by the way, it's absolutely freezing right now in case any of you were wondering, which I doubt you were, but I'm so cold. It's 4 degrees where I live at the moment. And you know what though, it's better than the heat. And I say that although I am I love the heat. I love summer. Summer is my favorite season. I was born in the summer. Obviously I'm Australian, so no, I was not born in June. I was born in December, like the start of summer. It was like late December, because I'm a Capricorn. And I love the summer, but I can't deal with it in a house with no air conditioning because my dad doesn't have air conditioning in this house. And let me tell you, the first few weeks before autumn started, or like actually I think we were mid-autumn and it was like 34 degrees. I was dying. It was terrible. Okay, we're gonna have to do this fence, I think, because I don't have anything else to work with, and I'm just gonna trial it, and then if I find a better replacement, I will redo it. Obviously this booth isn't going to be functional, it'll be decorative, but we are still going to try and do this anyway. So I need to probably size these down and place them side by side. Is that going to be enough? I mean, I can probably... That's going to be too small, I think. We need to make sure it doesn't stick out the ceiling, but we also don't want it to be too long. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Let me select the fence. There we go. Yeah, it's too long. Damn. Okay, I think we'll just do the one. Yeah. Why is my mouse stuck? Please help me. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna freaking lose it. Okay. 1. 2. Is that going through the ceiling? Yes. Okay, let's do -0.4. Might be too low now. I think it's gonna be way too low. I mean, not really. That's like fine. Just get it out of the ceiling. The only thing is, when you look at it like this, that looks basically perfect, right? Like that looks perfect. What the hell is that? I don't want to see it like this. I don't want to see this. If anyone hears my pleas, can you please hear me out? Make a what is this called? A spandrel that looks like metal, like, you know, like a metal thing. Basically what I'm doing here. If I remember to put a photo in, I'll put in a photo. But if any like CC creators watching this, please make a spandrel that looks like that if you can, please, please. Or I'm gonna have to like find one. Because I know it must be possible. It must be. You just have to like extend it down further, right? I need it to look... Because I need to be able to close it like with a roller shutter, right? And so you've got like the metal grating over the top so nobody like attacks the people who work there. So I need one of those really bad. I guess I can just like... I don't want to leave this here. It's just gonna look weird. might leave that for now, but I need to find something that I can put there that's actually gonna like fit and like make sense. I also would like to have one of these that like kind of has like a lip, like it leans over the lip a little bit more and it's not so it looks like less of a half wall. It looks more like people can slide money across it discreetly. Because these aren't working for me. I mean, that's got kind of a... She's got a little bit of lip, but... Okay, I'll do that for now. Also need to put in, like... I need some kind of long sign that could say swimming center. I don't... Like, I feel like I'm gonna turn into a CC creator at this point because I have to make... I need so much stuff and I'm not gonna get any of it. I need this to be concrete so it can look like an actual podium. Oh, not that color. Like this color's good, yeah. Okay. And I need... What else do I need? This will probably... I'm gonna have to turn this into a half wall. Again, there's gonna be that issue of it looks like it's outside now. And it's not. And that's really annoying. But we just have to make do. I think I need to remember, because I think someone made a guide on how to actually make it so that the stands, like the food stands, function. I just don't remember how to do it, and I will have to look into that so that they can function. But I really need a spandrel to make this look the way that I intend for it to look. Let me see, what should we do now? Maybe fix the parking lot because it's kind of messed up. I don't think I'll do the sidewalks all around the outside. I might overlap it with some like trees and stuff. I would like to find a place for this, but I don't know if I'm going to. By the way, does anyone recommend any like TV shows? If anyone has any TV show recommendations, let me know. Like something I can watch while I'm building. Because I can really only watch TV and movies and stuff when I'm doing something productive. I made like a post about this on Tumblr. Things just can't hold my attention for very long. And I also just, I don't know, the way that I am. That's just how I am as a person. Maybe it's like the short form videos on the internet, and there's a lot of talk around that right now, how short form videos are like killing people's ability to have like an attention span. And I agree. Yeah, I agree. I think maybe I'm a little bit of like testament to that because like I literally just said I don't watch TV or movies because they annoy me. I'm also just very picky. I did very recently watch Blue Eye Samurai, and I thought it was really good. I think that some people don't really like it though. I haven't really looked into the reasons why. And I will when I remember to do that when I have time. Okay, I need this to be uniform, and it's not going to be uniform, and that's going to annoy me really bad. So yeah, if you guys recommend any TV, let me know. We're gonna pretend. Oh, actually that doesn't look bad. Looks fine. Okay, I think I'm gonna do... I do this all the time. I'm gonna stack plastic chairs. I love to make a plastic chair stack. I don't know. It's just fun to me. And then we'll put some bins here because this is the canteen area, so it makes sense to have some bins there. I think we'll just do like, I don't need to do the CC ones, that's a bit silly. I don't even know why I have CC trash bins. I don't know who made this. I have the same bin by the same person twice. Like, what is going on with that? I'm so confused. So I want this pool to feel like a little bit trashy, but not super trashy. So we have a bit of a balance to work with. Put this in here maybe. And maybe I'll put this like here for now to say that like they've been doing some teaching, I don't know. I think we can probably make this work as like I think your Sims heads will intersect with it. I think that's what's gonna happen if I do that. Like maybe, well, they wouldn't intersect with this though. That's just like too modern for me, to be honest. I just don't know if that looks strange. I don't really like how it looks like that. These like benches are gonna be the death of me, I swear. This is gonna be like the bathroom situation all over again. I'm gonna get very stuck on what to do with the bathroom as well. I gotta really think about this one. with so little space to work with, it can be quite difficult. Where would the lifeguard be? I guess we can just put it here. I mean, like, you can oversee the pool pretty okay with the lifeguard chair there. This is bothering me though. The pool trim. I can't really change it because I don't have any like alternatives. I'm not gonna do blue, I don't think, because I think we're being a bit overwhelmed by the blue right now. There's a lot of blue happening. Let me see. I know I said I was going to figure out the this. So if it was like a ground pool and it wasn't elevated, I think the grading would be around the sides, like all around the sides. So we could do that if we don't want to elevate it, but I do like it elevated because it has like the step up and that makes me happy. Maybe we have to do it ground level. If I move this up, will it stay with it? No. Okay. But I feel like it looks so much better. Also, like, the sides get messed up when it's... I mean, like, the things in the middle. So... I will do it. I'm just gonna keep it up. Let's put this. I think we could do that on the benches over here. Realistically, how many we could do that and then put something else here. Again, I feel like it's starting to look a little too, like, a little bit too, like, I don't want to say the word trashy, but it's looking a little bit too like someone isn't maintaining this pool well, and that's not totally the vibe that I want it to have. I want it to feel a little bit nicer. I say as I put down these like stained parasols. Let's see what it looks like in the afternoon. Maybe that'll give me a different perspective. I think it's because the pool is too like small. At least they're not floating. At least I'm being normal about it. Let me see if I can do like a tree feature here. I don't think that makes sense to put a tree there, but I'm gonna try. Where are those like things? I actually think I need to take a minute to pause and just think about what I'm trying to achieve here, because I'm hitting a little bit of a boulder, I guess, in trying to figure out what to put on this side, and I don't want to spend like 30 minutes bumbling around trying to figure it out. So I'm gonna take a minute and figure it out. If you guys want to take we're at like about an hour in, if you guys want to take a minute to go, like, I don't know, use the bathroom, get a drink or something, then do that now. I'll be back. For you, I'll be back in 2 seconds, but yeah, if you want to do that, go do that. Okay, I have sort of got an idea of what I want to do. I do still think the pool is like, we're still in a complicated situation where the pool just can't be as big as it needs to be to like fit all the stuff that I would like to do with it. However, I did realize that pools often have... What? Oh, this is a pool. What are you talking about? Oh, it's... oh my god. Okay. They have like stair entrances to like get into the pool. So I'm not sure how to do this. I've never done this before, but I'm gonna give it a go and see how we go with it. I'm not so preoccupied with doing multiple tables. I think we could do some like just some like reclining chairs, because this pool that I'm looking at has some recline chairs, and another one I'm looking at also has some like reclining chairs. So we'll still do like parasols. But yeah, I'm not super fussed about it doing like lots of tables. I think like having the two is okay. Maybe we'll do like, I don't know, another one over here, and have to see how I feel about this, because this very well could change. I think we'll see how we feel about that for now. You can't actually put stairs inside the pool, which I think is stupid, because why? Can you put a platform inside a pool? No. I got so excited. I got so excited for a sec. I was like, oh my god, you can. No, you can't. Okay. Thank you, EA, for nothing. Thank you, EA. So someone to do like, I need like a handlebar. I can probably tool a handlebar in. Okay, this needs the... I don't think I can do this actually. I really want to. However, I'm realizing that I can't have it on the same side as the diving board, so it might need to be like over here, but then that's again intersecting with my cafeteria. It's just so bothersome. They don't want to let me... This game does not want to let me do anything that I want to do, and that's just like really sad. Not making the pool bigger again. I just think there's too much space on this side. Although, I think the reason I had it backed up like this is because I didn't want it cutting off that. So I think it looks okay that way. Okay, let's try putting some trees in and see how we feel about trees. I think if I had some in the background, I wouldn't feel so fussed about it. Yeah, I think a tree is gonna look really weird. Especially if it's 2 pine trees. Well, now I feel stuck again because the whole thing I wanted to do was put in the... like stairs that go into the pool, but now I can't really do that, can I? I mean, this other pool I'm looking at doesn't have that as a feature, so it's not like it's necessary. I guess we'll just focus on this for now then. Do white, I think. Ooh, I need to pull these away from the fence a little. So, intersecting. Should we do another set of sack chairs? I need to put this picture like up on my left because I set up my 2 screens again and I'm not using it right now and I should be. They also often seem to have like parks and stuff, like a second playground, and you know what, I do remember that when I went to an outdoor pool that they had a park, like a little mini playground right beside it. So that is definitely a thing. It's like okay. I do think it's coming together in some way. I'll put these in the bathroom just to get them out of everyone's faces. Put maybe the closed parasol. We will lean up against this. And this needs to be moved out of the way. That also needs to go in the bathroom. Oh, I extended this, didn't I? So now everything's like buried. Whoops. And I did look and they do have these on either side, so I will put those back. But they were like on the edge, I think. I think I'm just gonna do it maybe like 2 away from the edge. So I don't think that that needs to be there. I can now do what I wanted to do, which was put these all up high. I think we've got maybe like 30 minutes left doing this build before I'm gonna jump into creatism and do some creatism work. So I do think we've got a decent amount of progress done. It's not as much as I wanted to get done, but maybe I'll like smash out like a whole bunch of stuff within the next 30 minutes. I doubt it. Well, you know what? That's actually too low now. That's so annoying. By the way, do any of you play games other than The Sims? I think a lot of people who play Sims only play The Sims, which is kind of like a sad prospect to me because, guys, Sims 4 is such a bad game and there's so many good games out there. If you only play Sims 4, please go try some other games. I know that like it'll be a different experience because Sims 4 is a creative sandbox and that's what draws so many people to it, but there are so many amazing games, and the reason I bring this up is because Deltarune has had its official release and I freaked it. I freaked it so hard. That was out of the blue. I think I heard like rumors about it a few days before, but I like brushed it off. I was like, no, it's not happening. And then it happened. Imagine my shock, imagine my surprise. I shouldn't have been shocked or surprised because, as I said, I just heard about it, so. There are different versions of this, or just, okay, so there's a few, but they're like the same. That's like a baby swimming poster. That's really cute. I'm probably gonna put something else here, but I'm just gonna put it there for now to remind myself that I want to put something there. What are like the swatches on this? Oh. I think I'll get rid of that. So I'm still confused as to what to put in this corner. Ideally, when playing on this lot, your Sims will be able to have like a party here, like a pool party. Maybe they like have like an area hosted for that. So I would like there to be some kind of table space, but I don't want to leave it empty is the thing. I'd much rather have it filled and then in my own gameplay like edit around it if I feel the need. But all the pictures I'm seeing, they just have chairs. Like lining. Like the sides are building, but I obviously didn't do it like that. And if I wanted to, I could change it up. I don't know. What I could do is I can either try the tree thing again or do like tables here. Or I think... Oh, my music is gone. Or I think I can pull this out and make the canteen like facing the pool, and then we can fit tables here and it'll feel like a bit more uniform. So I might try doing that, and then if I hate it, I will not do it. So yeah, let's get this out of the way, even though I literally just put this here. This is what I mean when I say that I'm such a sporadic builder. This is just what the building process is like. I think a lot of the time you don't really get to see this from people because they probably either like cut it out of their videos like in speed builds and stuff. I don't know how they're doing it seamlessly because I try doing it seamlessly and it doesn't work for me. Yeah. So the only issue with this is I'm putting myself in a position where I have to have like a bigger building, which is quite stressful. I don't think, and then the pool is getting smaller at the same time. I mean, it's probably fine if it's like that close. See, like now this is huge and it's like, why are you that big? Because I think most of them, like the pictures and from the pictures and stuff I've seen, this is what they have going on. What? Did I have that like that? I think I did, yeah. Okay. This is just like too skinny. Like, my pool's gonna have to shrink. I mean, I think it's about the same size as it was when I started it. I could also just literally do this and have this be the canteen and this is like something else, but then we have that problem of what is this supposed to be? You know? Because I don't know what that's supposed to be. But then it kind of gives us like, I don't know, it gives us something. This can work. I just have to think about what I'm going to do all this as. Like all these buildings. I just have to think about what they're going to be filled with, and that's the part that I'm worried about because I don't know what they would be filled with. We're still going to do the Can I still put these in? I feel like that's odd. I don't know, maybe I had the right idea the first time not doing this. Look at it in the afternoon. I mean, most of them look like this. I'm just like sat wondering, what are they putting here? Like, what do they have there? Also the pools aren't as long. I mean, they are, but in comparison, like converting it to The Sims. Because they managed to have the like chairs at the back here. which I kind of prefer as opposed to having it where I had it. The only issue is it's like the diving board is being intercepted by the chairs now. But I do prefer it that way. I think this, like, doing these long plays, even though I don't complete the builds, I do think it's a really good way for you guys to give me your, like, advice on whether you think something I've done is weird, or if you think it's good, or if you think you can just help me out a little bit figuring out what to do with it. I think this will be the canteen. Don't know what this is gonna be. Genuinely don't know. Could be some kind of, like, office space, I guess, because I don't know, it's still a pool, like, that'd be stuff. This is gonna be the shed. This is gonna be like the little shop and like ticket area. This could genuinely be too small to be the canteen, but I want it to work so bad because I much prefer having it laid out like this. But I'm not gonna keep these like undercover, I think, because it looks really strange when you compare it to what's happening on the side here. I think what we will do though is we'll put in maybe some more benches on the sides. Have this be like another little sit down area because we want there to be space for the parents to be able to like watch their kids and stuff. Where should I put the lifeguard chair? Should I put maybe like here? I'm just thinking like the lifeguard sitting here and he's chatting up all the like single moms at the pool. I don't know. Yeah, there just aren't many of these in the pictures I've been looking at, so I don't feel a need to put them there, but I'm still thinking about it. Like, it's still in my head. I'm like, there needs to be more. There needs to be more. But it's like, there's not though. Like, more bins probably, because people will dump trash everywhere. So. Should we do another one? Should we go crazy? Should I do something like this? We could do another one of these. So we at least have 3, right? And I think that gets us like in an okay place with the benches. The bin placement looks a little bit odd, but I think that's okay. I'm going to do this as probably bins will be here. We'll have 2 menus, 2 different service areas, so 2 lines. Because this place blows up in the summertime, I think. Lots of people come here during the summer. And you don't want people waiting 300 years to get fries or stuff, so yeah. And then over here maybe we'll do like the larger bins. I guess. Maybe I'll put some bushes in. I don't know. I want to put greenery in so bad because it feels unnatural to me to not have any, like, any greenery whatsoever. So I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'll do it here as well. I'm gonna have to fix these benches again. Genuinely, who knew it would be so hard for me to do a pool and that I'd be like going back and forth on it as much as I have been. Does that look weird with the greenery? I don't know. I don't know. Now I do think that makes sense. I think I'm going to, I kind of think this would be some kind of have some kind of pattern to it, so I don't want to just do that. But I was also thinking I wanted to do it as terrain paint, even though I think if I do it, okay, not that, no. I think if I do it as terrain paint, it's gonna be a bit odd. Probably not this. And also probably not that. I mean, that's like okay. I like the idea of something similar to that, but and this, I would definitely do this if it wasn't so dark. If it was just a bit lighter. Because it's not giving, it's kind of giving, yeah, it's just not giving the vibe that I'm going for. I think it just makes it look too like run down. Although I like this because kind of, I don't know. I don't know about that one. And honestly, my feelings on these benches are that I want to do wooden ones, not plastic. The more I look at them, the more I'm like, I don't vibe with the... I just don't vibe with the plastic bench. Those ones are invisible. I think the brown one looks better. It's bringing a bit of warmth to the build that wasn't there. Okay, back to figuring out this tile. I mean, I can just do that. That's like realistic. We could do this one. I might do this one actually. I think I like that one better. Let's get rid of these benches. I think I'll put these in the bathrooms. Say people are like dumping their clothes in there. Instead. This like kills my eyes. It's honestly like, it hurts my eyes so bad. Why is it that bright? Okay. Got the pool ladders. I need to fix the tile in here, but I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Okay. I mean, I think we do just have like the exterior figured out at this point. Now it just comes down to me doing all the finer details, like throwing in like random miscellaneous items. I think with the bushes we can put some trees in. So please forgive me in my need to put trees everywhere. Anytime there's no tree on a lot, I'm just like, where are the trees? Why are there no trees? Like, I'm aware that it's a bit silly to put trees on a pool lot, but I need them. I need to put a tree there. Like, that's a bit too much. I think I need something. I want like a fuller tree, but one that's not gonna be like, see, that's full, but it's massive. Alright, okay, it's not going to work with me, I don't think. Do that for now. Okay, I'm gonna fix the pool. Like the tile in the pool. And then I think with most of the build, I'll like fix the tile in the pool and maybe fix like the exterior. And then I will probably go into Creator Sim and start making some sims. I know we haven't hit 2 hours in this yet, but I am feeling the itch, so I would like to go into Creator Sim. Let me just fix this really quickly because I don't know what's going on in here. I think there we go. And then these are gonna be like off. I almost always have pool parties for my sims for their birthdays as well. I don't know why. I think it's one of those like cool kid things to do when, you know, you're a kid. You either have like a bowling birthday party or a pool party. I think I never had like a birthday party with friends until I was about my 10th birthday, maybe it was, possibly. And it was really bad. I didn't have very good friends growing up though. Most of my friends were like, did anyone else have like that really, okay, this could be very much a me experience because I did grow up autistic, and undiagnosed autistic as well, so I was just kind of weird to most of like the girls I grew up with, but like it's horrible being a little kid because kids are so mean, so unbelievably mean. I used to get told a lot that like I'd have like a best friend for a little bit, you know, as the way it was when you were a kid. You'd be best friends with someone and then you wouldn't be best friends. You'd be best friends with someone else and blah, blah, blah. And it went like that all the time. I was best friends with this girl and we had like a fight or something, or like one of the girls in our friend group just came up to me one day and said, blah, blah, blah is only friends with you because she feels bad for you. And I had that experience so much growing up. I don't know if anyone else experienced that. Probably, because my experiences are not like solely my own. That's too slim. This is the problem I had earlier. So the way I've divided the lanes, it's really something off with it. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a big deal if I make it like that, except for the fact that the bin is going to be cut off. I don't know. I mean, it's probably okay. But just, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, I had that experience a lot as a kid, and I'm sure a lot of other people did too. But that just like sucked. And I like, why? I don't understand. Why do people feel bad for me? Like I had a friend group who I was friends with, and I'd been friends with since like 1st grade, I think. So it wasn't like I didn't have friends. We were all in that friend group. I haven't spoken to any of them in like years since I was like 10. But I'm sure they're all like happy and fine now. I just don't know them anymore. Okay, and you have to fix these numbers again. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will have to get put there at some point. I just don't want to think about it because thinking about it is stressing me out. It's annoying me, the thought of doing that. Also, I have this like kind of bluish concrete in here, and I want to see what it looks like if I do it there as well. Because in some of the pictures I've seen, it's like a wet floor linoleum type thing. So people have wet feet and are leaving with their wet feet. So yeah, I might do that. And then the rest of this, I will fix my train. Let's just do that. Can I pick this up, please? Thank you. I hate this because it never lets me actually like grab it. Okay. What is going on then? Oh my god. There's like a terrain issue happening, so this is going to be here. That's so irritating. Alright, I think that, again, although it looks like we've done literally nothing because we went from like a shell to a slightly decorated shell, but that is unfortunately just what my building process looks like. I just take forever to do everything, and we never really get anywhere that quickly. So this is what we have. I'm going to switch into Creatism now, and we're gonna have probably about an hour in Creatism and do some stuff in there. I do have a household I want to make actually for a house I'm working on at the moment that hopefully I will get done by the end of the week, so we can have another speed build out, because I haven't put one out in like a little while now, and I would really like to get one out. So I have a family I'm going to make for that, and hopefully that will go smoothly. I do want to talk a little bit about my process in making Sims and coming up with storylines and families, and how I go about that, and like showing that in my builds and showing that through my Sims. So we probably will only have time to make 1, maybe 2, depending on if I decide to extend this a little bit further. But the household I'm working on at the moment, they live in a little house in town, and they have one of the simpler stories at the moment, I'd say, because there are going to be storylines in the save file. They're a little bit more thought out, a little bit more dramatic, have a little bit more going on, and then there are going to be simpler families with more basic, regular lives, and there'll be options to, you know, create drama rather than start off with it, or just keep it pretty tame. Because when we think about like realism in real life, not everyone is having some crazy dramatic life. Like, we all have very different experiences, obviously, and we'll think our own lives are very dramatic because of, you know, just how we experience living. But not everything needs to be super complicated. You can just have your average chill family, and like I think that really helps with maintaining like wanting to keep playing the game, is like having households that have a lot going on and then being able to go to a family that is a bit more chill. And I kind of want that to be a big part of the save file, because it's being made for rotational gameplay, obviously for myself and also for other people to play with. So I don't want to be stuck playing so much drama all the time. I want to have options to go to something more chill. So this family, it has a little bit of some stuff going on. They, as I said, live in a little house and they have a teenage daughter. It's a mother and a father. But they had a surprise baby. But they're a very tight-knit, close, loving family. They don't have a lot of money, but they have each other, that kind of thing. I don't know. Okay. I'm also I don't know why I was thinking about this last night. I kind of want to make her look a little bit like Melanie Lynskey, but there's no saying if I'll actually stick to that, so I'm throwing that out there. However, if she does not end up looking like Melanie Lynskey at all, do not come for me. It was just a thought that I had, like something I was thinking about doing. I don't know if it's actually gonna happen. I do want to do like the beautiful like dark wavy hair with the brown eyes combo. All my Sims have brown eyes, all of them, every single one. I can't be stopped. In fact, I did just get some like contacts for like very dark brown eyes. Her eyes are massive. Okay, we need to open up like a full photo of Melanie Lynskey if we want to attempt doing this. She's a very, very beautiful woman. If you guys don't know who Melanie Lynskey is, please go find out. Google her really quickly. I love Melanie Lynskey. She was so good in Heavenly Creatures and But I'm a Cheerleader, and those are some of her earlier works when she was like a teenager, I think. Okay, I think the face shape is actually kind of okay. I think the only thing I wanted to do different to what Melanie Lynskey has is I wanted to give her fuller cheeks. I wanted her to have like a very round head. I was really thinking about this last night. I also really do try and practice like diversity in not just like skin tones and culture with my Sims, but also facial diversity, because I think a lot of people get stuck in like same face syndrome, and it bothers me to see people doing it, and I try to avoid that myself. But I do know that I have a distinctive style, I guess, so there are some things that I repeat, and that's okay. I think as long as my Sims look somewhat different and they don't all look identical, I'm like fine with it. I also like, I overuse these lips by this. I just love these ones. I don't know why. They just speak to me in some way. The eyes are usually one of the hardest things for me to get right. I think out of all the features I have that all the features like I do for my Sims to get repeated, I think the eyes are the ones that look the same every time. Like I have a really hard time. I think I know what I like with the eyes, and I find it really hard to like get away from that. I think I used to do really similar lips all the time, but I've improved in that a bit, I think. I also usually do the facial like details before I do the facial features. I mean like the overlays before I do like the noses and stuff, but this time I'm doing this first. Just because I think it's probably weird that I do the overlays first. I think because I just use the same ones over and over again, so I tend to just throw them on there. Also, some of my presets are bugged. The Melanie Linsky, this doesn't look like her at all, so maybe we're gonna maybe we'll just abandon the whole idea that I was gonna do that. Because her eyes don't look like this, but I actually really like how these eyes look on this sim now. These eyebrows are scaring me though. These eyebrows need to go. I also have a lot of eyebrows. Just like, don't mind the amount of custom content I have in my game. I recently cleaned out furniture, but I have not yet gotten around to doing creatism, and so much of it needs to go. I'm hoping it's not like super laggy for you guys either, because when I'm doing it on my own it doesn't lag, but sometimes when I record with OBS it gets a little bit laggy. This is quite annoying. I'm feeling straight eyebrows. I have very straight eyebrows, and I've hated it my whole life. I've always been jealous of people who have really nice eyebrows. I've always felt like mine look awful. And she is middle-aged, so we gotta see what facial details we can do. Do that one, I guess. I don't want to make her look too old. I think she's probably like... Sorry, I want to say that I've never used this overlay before. I actually kind of like it. Maybe we should try this. This is going to be different to what my Sims usually look like if I do that though. Okay, we'll give it a go. What was I saying? I don't even, like, I'm blinking out now. Oops, that's scary. I know I want her to have some, like, this going on. I always give my Sims these all the time. I just don't want her nose to look too soft with this. I also use these shadows a lot. I don't know why. I don't do it super intense. I just do it like a little bit. It looks good in Creator Sim. I don't know how it looks in game because I haven't been in game in a while, so yeah. Where's that one? Here we go, no shaders. I love these. Ooh. I never look at the options though. I only would do the first one. Let's do that one. I think I'm gonna have to edit this part of the video though, because you guys are definitely gonna see like a nudity if I don't, so yeah. That is like one very annoying part of these overlays. Sometimes people just put naked ones and I'm like, okay, I can't put that on my YouTube. I'm gonna do this again because I want her nose to look pointed. Oh wait, the first one didn't say. I was like, why does it look different now? Okay, so I keep accidentally deselecting it, that's why. Whoops. There we go. I'm never in creator sim anymore either. I'm always in build mode. I was trying to make a sim for the dance studio that I showed in my save file tour, and I haven't finished her yet. She was actually the sim I was going to make in this before I got this whole idea to try and recreate Melanie Linsky that I've now completely abandoned, because obviously I'm not doing that. Her name is Tanya, and she owns the dance studio. I was gonna make her and her family, but I was really struggling with like doing. She's gonna have like 2 daughters. I was struggling with figuring out what her kids were gonna look like, and it was causing me stress. So that's why we're doing this one instead. I feel like I do take a while in both though. Like it doesn't matter what mode I'm in. It's gonna take me a little bit in both, unfortunately. Okay. Let's do. I think I need to do like a skin. And I can. That will help with like. I think I'm fine with it though. I do usually put eyelids on them. Like that is good. I'm gonna see what she would look like if I turn them in a bit. I don't know. I still need to find CC that will show more like facial fat. So like make the cheeks look chubbier. I don't know if I have some and I just overlooked it or if I just don't have enough space to do more. I do think the lower cheekbones help make her cheeks look wider, and higher makes it look, yeah. Okay. I never do the side profile either. I'm terrible for it. I also hardly use presets. A lot of the time I just use whatever the sim has on their face. This is a very different looking sim to what I usually do, I think. I did download something, but these don't want to load. It's because I have too many presets. Guys, make sure you keep track of that stuff or you're gonna have issues like me. I'm like way overdue for a clean out on all of my mods. And I know that some people probably look at the state of my game and go and like have a freak out about it, but it generally doesn't cause me any kind of like problems aside from occasionally like the loading, like it won't load everything straight away. And because I'm not actively like in like live mode, it doesn't really bother me. I always have issues with the side profile. I just don't bother with it, honestly. It is what it is. Okay. Let's see. I don't have any eyelashes that like are subtle. I only have like intense ones like this. Like she just got her lashes done for real. That's what that looks like. And that's not what we're really going for, so I guess she's going to be eyelashless, which is going to be sad, but at least I don't have to have her eyes so high up. I don't know why that's a thing with those eyelashes. Okay, I also need to pick a body preset. Let's see. Are these the only ones I have? I think that's must be all that I have in my game. Why do I not have more? Like, I didn't think I was going to download some, but I didn't think I needed to because I already thought I had them in. But I guess I don't. I mean, I have like all of these. Okay, wait, this might be what I'm looking for down here. I'm just worried about how this will look in clothes. Also, I don't want her waist to look snatched. I'm trying to do like mid-size with her. I just don't want her waist to look so small. That bothers me. Maybe it looks like that because I didn't reset. Where is it? Let's try again. No, I guess it's just like that. Okay, I can't have her bald forever. I also have a lot of hair. I have a lot by this creator as well, and I need to take some of it out because I think they are quite high poly, and the reason I have them all in is because I was trying to figure out which ones I wanted to keep and which ones I didn't, so I just downloaded all of them to look at them, and then I never deleted them, so some of them need to go. I don't know if I'm happy with how she looks, honestly. Something needs to change about her. I'm thinking like a simple hairstyle. I don't think she'd have curly hair like that, no. I want to do something like wavy. I do like this one. And I do have a overlay that lets me make them darker because the dark isn't dark enough for me. I also quite like this. I think this is cute, but I want something that feels a little bit more feminine, I guess. Doesn't feel quite. Also, this is so cute. I kind of want to give this to her daughter. We actually might be able to make her daughter tonight. Actually, I have a sim already made that I was considering using as her daughter, but we will have to see. You know what? This is kind of cute, and this is kind of giving mother, I suppose. Like, just throw the hair up real quick. I think it might be the eyes. Like, they are really cute. I just think it's not really my style of eyes, I guess. Maybe they're too big. think maybe some of the facial details I have on her are making her face look slimmer than it is. Because why does her head look bigger than her body to me? Also, I really do want her to have some eyelashes. Just the ones I have, just like too... I think they're too, like, you know. Also with the fact that, like, this has to happen. Like, why do her eyes have to be so high up for that to work? I need to download new ones, I think. Like, these ones aren't bugged. These ones are normal. Is it because these are, like, broken? I don't know, because I downloaded the updated versions of them, but, like, this is an issue with most of the eyelashes I use. Does anyone else have that problem? If so, let me know how to fix it, please. I don't know why I have that issue. I think I am, like, wanting to give her a different hair. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, I like it. I want to use it for someone, but I don't know if it suits her. I feel like she's got a massive forehead. Like, and that's fine. I'm using that hair for another sim. Maybe this one. Maybe I want to give her different eyebrows. Maybe we do want to do an arch. I don't know. Or it could be the eye overlay I'm using. Okay. I think that's okay. I think that something's wrong with her chin, though. For sure. That's good. I will have to figure out the eye situation. Also, it makes me sad that these don't work because of the overlays or something that I have on the sim. I don't know what it is that makes it not work, but it is very sad to me. I really don't ever put blush on, like, makeup on my sims. Like, I just don't do it. Does anyone else remember when, like, putting a lot of blush on your sims was like a really big thing? I don't remember when this was, but it was like very... Maybe it was just me. But I used to put really intense blush on my sims. And oh god, it looked horrible. It looked really bad. I don't think she's gonna have, like, lipstick either. I do like that the eyeliner gives them, like, if I put the eyelashes on, it makes it look good. But, like, that's just not gonna work for her, I don't think. Okay, generally when I make sims, I don't start dressing them straight away. I'll usually make the other sims in the household. And then I'll think about, like, putting clothes on them later. Also, some of you I think will be very surprised to hear that I use a lot of, like, because I use a lot of CC in build mode, but I don't use that much with clothes that often. Because I actually quite like some of the really ugly items like this. I think they just like give middle-aged, and I love making middle-aged sims. I think it's really fun. Like it's kind of a challenge, but I have a lot of fun doing it. Only recently did I start really like enjoying it though, so I still need to like gather quite a bit of like CC for like skin details and stuff, to like really portray that. Because I haven't like properly played Sims in years. Like I really am, like I'm not kidding when I say that I'm like always planning stuff but not actually doing any of it. So most of my sim time is spent just like dawdling around doing absolutely nothing. I also overused like these jeans. I don't know, does she seem like a jeans kind of girl? I do fear I dress all my middle-aged mothers the same though. They will get like jeans and a regular t-shirt. There's no kind of like, there's nothing fashionable happening. Is that me stereotyping mothers? Maybe a little bit. I don't know. Or possibly just middle-aged women. Sandals? I don't know. I love this top and I want to use it, but I think I'm using it on another sim. So let me just see. I did download a top just before, and I was gonna use it on her daughter if I got around to making her. And that was this. Oh my goodness. She's giving... That is really cute, actually. I kind of want to put her in that. Blue or red? I think the red. She's giving author for some reason, or like teacher. I don't know. Maybe then she would wear a skirt with this. Okay. Not that, for sure. I don't know. I love my jeans. And I love using the same ones over and over again. Which ones were they? These ones. Yeah. I really like it. I just don't like that it's tied up at the corner here. I also kind of like the neutral brown. I was thinking this sim... I think I did... My first build I posted on YouTube, I wanted a sim who owned a garden shop, but I kind of want to make this her instead. They're like, I'm constantly changing things in my save file, by the way, so if I ever say something, never like take it as it's gonna happen 100% and that's it. Because I feel like she's kind of... I feel like she would own a... I think she's a gardener. She's giving gardener. I don't know why. Maybe they'll have like a nice backyard. The house is supposed to be a little bit kind of run down, I think. Not super, but it's not like a very fancy house. So, yeah, I think that she will have that. I'm not gonna do... I might give her like nails. But like just regular ones probably. Just like the regular matte. And I'll do her toenails even though we can't see them. I don't think she needs earrings because we can't really see the ears. Oh, go to her face. And she'll be a work in progress for a while. I'll probably have to like see if I can do more skin details for like her face and stuff to try and show just more details. We'll see if I can find the right ones. And like I will have someone to put on the body in a sec, but I'm a little bit scared that you guys are gonna see some nudity if I do that. And I'm honestly already annoyed that I'm gonna have to like go through when I was doing the overlays and edit any parts where you saw some stuff out. I think she would just have like studs, right? Or like smaller earrings. She's not gonna wear big hoops. This woman just had a baby. Like sleepers, right? Like, I don't know how small those earrings are. Okay. Let's do the body details under tattoos. Yeah, we got nudity right there. That is so annoying. Oh my god. Put down some eye bags. Let's see. Put in a lash filler. See what that looks like. Okay, we're not gonna do that one. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, why is she bugged now? Why is she bugged? Please stop. What? I'm gonna have to like put something else on her, I think, to get rid of it. Okay. That was really weird. Okay, I have this. But I don't currently have any stretch marks because I keep thinking that I do and then I don't. Because I think I just have been using the EA ones. And not anything else, so... That's like tone, she's not... I also would kind of like do a C-section scar because I think maybe both her kids were C-section babies. And that could be fun. What's this? Nothing, apparently. Okay, let's... I've got to do her chest, but I feel awkward doing it with you guys watching me. Okay, I'm gonna see what the lash filler... Okay, now she... Whoa. God, I was not expecting it to be like that. I don't know how I feel about the lash filler. I'm gonna leave it for now, but I do think it looks a little bit weird. Also, like, the more I look at this top, the more I'm like, the brown is not... I'm not vibing with the brown. Maybe I had it... Maybe I was onto something with the red. Or maybe we just... maybe we don't do this top at all. Maybe we do just give it to her kid and we give her, like, something else. Like, they can both have turtlenecks, like mother, like daughter. Like, it doesn't have to be... I really like the dark green, actually. Maybe we'll do that for now. I never said we were going to come in here and, like... I don't know. I never said we were going to come in here and work magic. Just that we were going to make some sims. Now, since I already have a sim I was thinking of using, I think I'm going to pull her out and edit her a little bit and see what we can do with that. So this is the sim, and as of right now, this is what she's looking like. I think we're going to just have to change the whole thing. I did really want to have like a big curly haired blonde, because I don't really give my blondes curly hair. I also don't really make blonde sims, and I also don't really make sims with blue eyes, but like we're just gonna strip all of that away and go back to my default setting, which is obviously making a sim with brown hair and brown eyes, because I just can't help it. I honestly can't. I'm so sorry to all my blonde people who want blonde representation. Don't come to me for that because you're not going to get it. It's not part of who I am. So why does her hair look black? Probably because it is black. Why did I do that? This is probably also one of the most unique Sims I've ever made. I don't think I've ever made a Sim like... I usually don't make them look like this. She looks messed up without her hair. Also, what is going on with her chin? Oh my god. What is happening? Okay, that's like the most normal. Her eyes are a bit big. I'm gonna try and give her the eyebrows I was trying to give to her mother. Why is it like weird at the corner there? She does look kind of messed up with the side profile. I don't really know. I don't really know what's happening with that. I also want to change the eyelashes she has. So I think the vibe I want for the daughter, I want her to be kind of like average teenage girl. Like that's what I was thinking about last night. I was going for that she would be like maybe on like a soccer team or like in the swim team, into some kind of sport, and she's doing well in school and she's applied to university, so she kind of just has like an average life. I didn't want to do anything crazy with her. Just like she has good friends, you know, she's just like, she's a pretty happy teenager. I don't know why I was thinking of like a character in a book specifically. I'm not going to tell you what character it was though, because it's a little bit embarrassing. Okay. Also, like, what is... I don't understand why the eyebrows are like this. Is like something wrong with the head size? I have not used these eyebrows in the longest time. We can give her a hairline. I'm gonna see what that shirt looks like on her, the one that I was going to give to her originally. I'm not making her dad today. We can try and do the little baby, but we are at 40 minutes. I mean, I'm okay if this video goes over my estimate. Like, this is gonna be the longest one I've ever posted. And it's fine if it's... Okay, that's not her style at all, no. She's kind of giving Rory Gilmore right now. I think it's the big forehead, because the actress who plays Rory Gilmore does have a very big forehead. And the hairstyle reminds me of that too. I've never seen Gilmore Girls. I've never seen that show, by the way. I just know the actress. Alexis, I think her name is. She's very beautiful. She's actually so cute with this. Stop. It's like art ho is what this is giving. It's giving art ho. If I put her in jeans, she's going to look like Otto. Just wait. You guys are gonna see it in a sec. Huh? If she had overalls as well. I don't think I can put them both in turtlenecks though. But I do think she looks absolutely adorable in this, and I kind of want to give it to her, so her mother might have to be denied a turtleneck. I'm just thinking for pants. I guess her only option is jeans with a top like that. Like, you really can only wear jeans with that. I don't really know if I want to do those ones though. I like these ones. They're a bit too like wide, I think. Maybe these ones. Too high. Too low. Oh my god. Goldilocks and the Three Bears right now. I don't think she'll be showing her midriff. She looks like she's wearing the same exact outfit as her mother, which means I'm going to have to change her mother's outfit because it looks funny. You know what? Maybe she can have a big forehead. Maybe we'll leave the big forehead. Maybe that's fine. I imagine her having a very small face, so she wouldn't have all this space up here. But you know what? I feel like she can kind of have like the small lower face, and then the upper half she can have a big forehead. I think that's fine. I have a very small face and I've always felt insecure about it, so maybe I'm projecting a little bit of that onto her. I also feel like I just have a very round face. I don't know. I've just always felt like my head is so round. Okay, let's do... Do I have that selected in her earrings? I was considering making her like a strawberry blonde as well. Like, or like this, like kind of an auburn color. Because I think that's really cute. Because she has like the freckles and everything. I just can't make like the eyebrows match perfectly, but I think that's fine. I don't know. Let me know if you guys think she should have like dark brown hair. Or like the auburn color. Because I had another sim I wanted to give auburn hair to, but I can just like do it with her instead. Or we can have multiple redheads. That works too. Anyway, I want to give her like some studded earrings. I just have the problem of this being in... Oh no, I think it actually might be okay. I don't think it's in the earring slot. Do like little gold. We do little gold earrings actually. That doesn't look too bad. Oh, that's massive. Please. Could we do a skirt? Could we make a skirt work with this? I do try and dress my Sims for the save file realistically, so I don't really think about like what is fashionable. I think more like what is a teenager gonna wear, and I think that a teenager, I think in my mind she's like 16, and I don't know, she looks like she'd go into vet med. She's giving that vibe. She's giving like former horse girl for some reason. I kind of like this awkward outfit. I really like the stripes on this top, but the corner is bothering me so much. The fact that it's not like fully, you know, it's like driving me up the wall. I need it to be different. But, like, I'm not putting her in that one because that one is so ugly on her. Okay, let me see. I just don't want her middle showing. Like, why is it so hard to find a top that's not cropped? This is cute. I also like this, like grandma core. Don't know why I said that. No, not that. I mean, this could be kind of like cute, but again, it's not really the vibe I was going for her. I do like the blue because redheads always look really good in blue, especially like teal, like Ariel with the teal tail. I think it was teal, or like maybe a greenish kind of teal. A cardigan could be cute. But, I mean, let me see. Do I have anything I can cover? Okay, we don't need to look at nails right now, so why am I being forced? Okay. I think I only really have like... Yeah. Because this is like a maternity shirt, or what she's wearing right now. That's why it looks a bit odd. I think she looks really good in the purple though. Maybe we should just put her in jeans. Why am I'm going back to the jeans again. And that's the problem. I don't know if it looks too trendy now or like too old. Because now she looks like she'd be 17, not 16. It's like a maturity to the outfit. I guess it's cute though. She can be like more mature, I guess. I do want to see if I can make her eyes darker. Although there is a blue option. This is my issue with like making my teen sims, is I spend so long trying to pick an outfit for them. And then what do? I end up like quitting the game because I can't pick an outfit. This is kind of cute though. I like this with the like pink bunny on her shirt. If I change my mind, I change my mind, you know? But maybe we'll just do that for now. Okay. I like the last name Weston. I don't know what her first name would be. Maybe like... She looks like her name would be Madeline. But because I couldn't recreate Melanie Linsky, I'm gonna call her Melanie. Melanie Weston. And then her mother, I don't even know what to name her. It's so crazy going from like looking at her to looking at her mother and being like, wow, they don't look the same at all. So I'm gonna have to make some changes to them, I think, to make them look more similar, because she's got a completely different situation with her face, and that's fine if her dad looks like her, but I haven't made that man, so I don't know. And I think I'm gonna get rid of the, what was it? So like in here? This one? I swear I had, it was one of these ones. I think this must be like bugged at the moment because I'm not seeing the option to remove the like eyelid thing I put on her. I think it was that one. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. I might have to like change her face to match her daughter's a little bit more. At least they're not wearing the same outfit. I don't know. They don't look like they belong together, and I'm gonna have to fix that. But I think I might wrap the video up here. I know we didn't spend too much time in Creator Sim, and it was pretty like just me kind of covering the basics, I guess, and not too much happening, and these sims are going to look completely different when I'm done with them, because this is honestly how I work. I start making a sim and I let them sit in my tray a little bit, and then I bring them out again and I work on them, and yeah, so they do need a lot of work still, and I'm probably going to change everything about them. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed watching me bumble around. I know I don't seem to get much done, but these videos tend to get pretty good feedback and you guys seem to like them a lot, so I'm going to keep putting them out amid doing my speed builds, and I hope that you guys still enjoy it even if they start to get unbearably boring. Yeah, so I'll see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed the video.